Hello, this is X here. Welcome back to another TCG Tuesday, and today we're doing something slightly different. We're going to be looking at 10 of the current best competitive Pokemon decks as of January 2023. There's some absolute bangers in this one, so make sure you stick around for the entire list. And here we go. All decks mentioned in this top 10 will have an individual deck profile on the channel in the coming weeks and months. Stick around to ensure you get the exact details of what's included in all these decks. Number 10, Ice Rider Gallirex and Palkia. Going up against Ice Rider can be a pain, especially when it's using Path of the Peak. Use a combination of Melanie and Gallirex VMAX's super low energy threshold to do a lot of damage very quickly. Early or late game, Palkia helps with energy acceleration and pinch hitting. To be really successful, Ice Rider relies on the Inteleon engine, allowing you to pull any training you need from your deck. Number 9, Goodra V-Star with Arceus V-Star. Just when you thought Arceus V-Star had seen its final days as best deck in format, this deck comes along. Credited with a recent win at the 2022 Salt Lake Regionals, Goodra and Arceus make a very powerful combo. Goodra is hard to knock out, and that's made worse when you combine it with Radiant Gardevoir and Big Parasol. Even the best Giratina V-Star players would be hard pressed to overcome Goodra V-Star with these modifiers. Number 8, Lost Zone Box. Box decks, or decks which answers to just about any situation in the current meta, are always popular in competitions. What makes this particular box so deadly, however, is the addition of Radiant Charizard. Even if your opponent manages to get ahead of you in the early game, unleashing Charizard to claim prize cards late in the game can quickly turn the game itself on its head. As the title suggests, this deck makes use of the Lost Zone engine. Number 7, Hisuian Zoroark. One of the other great decks to come out of Lost Origin is Hisuian Zoroark. This deck focuses on getting Pokemon with damage counters onto your bench in order to power up on Hisuian Zoroark's attacks. It pairs extremely well with Empoleon V, which will allow you to counter the Lost Zone engine, and can also be played with Cheron's Care thanks to its typing as a normal Pokemon. Number 6, Kyurem VMAX / Palkia V-Star. Palkia may get top billing in its powerhouse of a deck, but the reality is it only plays second fiddle to Kyurem VMAX. One of the few VMAX deck archetypes still dominating the game, Kyurem is a good old straightforward damage dealing attacker. Similar to Rayquaza VMAX, Kyurem deals significant damage for only each energy it discards. Unlike Rayquaza, however, Kyurem has a ton of support in the current meta thanks to the fantastic support for water Pokemon in general. Kyurem might be the first line of attack, but you're backed up by Palkia V-Star, and after that, Radiant Greninja. What's more, you can take advantage of incredible energy acceleration via its own ability, as well as Palkia's Subspace Swirl, and powerful supporters like Melanie and Irida. Number 4, Mew VMAX from Fusion Strike. Make sure if you're enjoying our list to hit that like button and of course subscribe for future content. As soon as Fusion Strike was released, it became quickly apparent that, for a time at least, the new best in deck format was none other than Mew VMAX. Its strength lies in its incredible ability to get you the cards you need when you need them, thanks to Genesect's V ability. Additionally, Mew VMAX's attack allows you to leverage Genesect's Techno Blast, doing 210 damage with just 2 energies. Combine that with Power Tablet and you even have enough to one-hit knock out a VMAX. As Brilliant Stars got released, VMAX got even stronger thanks to cards like Choice Belt, Ultra Ball and Double Colourless Energies. Since those days, however, other powerful archetypes have come along to displace Mew VMAX as the undisputed best in format. However, it remains a popular choice due to its effectiveness and quite fun playstyle. Number 4, Palkia V-Star. In Astral Radiance, a new contender for the best deck in format arose. Palkia V-Star has an incredible attack and a super powerful ability, able to accelerate energy onto itself to prepare for attacks. Additionally, it pairs incredibly well with the Inteleon engine, can take advantage of great supporters like Irida and Melanie, and can do incredible damage for only 2 energies. Palkia remains one of the top decks in the format despite the new powerhouse Lost Zone engine, which we'll be going over later, but it gets set to irrelevant for quite some time to come. Number 3, Regigigas. Single prize decks remain strong in this format, and none is stronger right now than Regigigas. Not only is it hard to stop once it gets going, but contains powerful Pokemon of multiple different types, allowing it to hit many other decks for weaknesses when necessary. While the necessity of keeping a full bench makes the deck vulnerable to bench snipers due to the ability to play Manaphy, there aren't many bench sniping decks out there currently. Those that are usually leverage Radiant Greninja. However, the Regis are well over 80 HP. Radiant Greninja hits 4, meaning taking 2 prize cards in a single turn in this format is incredibly difficult to do. Number 2, Giratina V-Star. Wow, this deck is just simply insane. Giratina V-Star's release is probably the single biggest deck archetype to come out of the Pokemon TCG since the days of Mew VMAX. It has no weaknesses, it is incredibly hard to play against, with only cards like Empoleon's basic Pokemon ability cancelling coming to mind. But the reason Giratina is so groundbreaking for the metagame goes beyond Dragon's lack of weakness. It introduces yet another reliable engine that isn't the Inteleon line. It's comfy. There are a number of ways to play the deck, but we will be going over one particular deck in an upcoming video. Stick around for that one. Using Comfy and Colress's experiment to get plenty of cards into your Lost Zone, making a Pokemon much easier to power up in the late game. In this deck, however, you can use Leafeon to help power up Giratina early on, and a combination of Heavy Ball and Pioneer to get the cards you need, since this deck runs a lower count of all your cards. Leafeon V-Star makes an excellent attacker, and its ability to effectively boss out without the use of supporters is key. Number 1 on the current best competitive deck, Lugia V-Star. The Star of Silver Tempest, Sword and Shield's final explanation, is by far Lugia V-Star. This card packs a lot of power in from the start. As important to this deck's ability to win, however, is the power combo of Lugia V-Star and Antiope's ability. Thanks to Archeops, I'm probably saying that wrong, I do apologise, you can quickly power up Lugia V-Star with virtually any energy you want, giving Lugia extra attack power, defense and other special powers. What really makes Lugia V-Star so powerful is incredible versatility. This deck is available to answer to almost any threat, even other Lugia V-Star decks. It can topple a mighty V-Star in just one single attack, while benefiting from an effective HP of 310 thanks to V-Guard energy. Meanwhile, Archeops makes it possible to effectively counter single prize card decks with the help of Voltol, Stoutland V and Radiant Charizard. While it looked like Giratina V-Star would dominate tournament play for a while, Lugia V-Star is here to clearly state that it is the best deck in the current format, causing many serious players to actively counter just this single deck. So there we have it, 10 of the most competitive decks in the current format as of Jan 2023. Some really heavy hitters in there. So if you enjoyed, don't forget to punch the like button, leave a comment down below, of course subscribe if you're new to the channel. Definitely let me know down below if I've missed any powerful decks. Don't forget to follow us on Twitter and Instagram so you know exactly when these videos go live. And of course we are partnered with TubeBuddy, so head to the first link in the description for your tags, titles, thumbnails, all that sort of good stuff. You'll wonder whatever you did without it once you download TubeBuddy and add it to your browser. Trust me, you'll never look back once it's there. Thank you so much for watching. I've been X-Star Killer X, and when I can speak, I'll see you next time.